Welcome to the May-June 2023 paper. This is the structured paper number 2-1. Just before we start, I thought we'd see out of 100 what you need to get. An A, 52%, a B is only 38%, C is only 23%, D 18, E 14, F and G. So we're going to nail this 52. Not on the first question, we'll get the 18 in the first question, but as you go through, hopefully you get some good grades, and it's certainly achievable to get an A and a B on this one. So this question here is about petty cash. I've got a petty cash book here for Svan, and from the petty cash, it looks like we have to go through and do some purchases stuff as well. So what we've got is a petty cash impress system, which means we update our petty cash as we go. It updates up to $200, so we put 200. We build it back up to $200 all the time. Restored every Wednesday. All payments are less than 75 are made from petty cash. All cash receipts less than 75 are paid into. So we've got a few dates to start off with. Let's chuck in the date at the start, 2023, and we'll just go down these transactions. So, the beginning of the month, Svan had 61 in his petty cash box. So we'll just put that as a total received in there. And we'll call that the balance. So that's what we had at the start. So total received, total payment, they're going to balance out back up to that $200. Alright, so that's the first bit. Restored it back up. Alright, so the next thing was the second. Oh, hang on a minute. That's not right. There's 61. What does it say? 61 in the box, so we need to bring that back up to the 200. So how much do you have to add to that to make it back up to the 200? Alright, so we're going to put 139 in there. And that's going to be bank. Alright, that restores it back up to that 200 we want it to be. Great. And then following through on the second, we paid Giles a trade payable, so we'll just put the second. And we'll write Giles in there. The total paid, 55. And that'll go into Giles' account, trade payable. Nice easy balance. On the third, we paid a taxi fare, $21. We could write taxi fare in here. Not sure it's motor vehicle expenses, but it comes under travel. The total paid, 21, and into the travel. Good, nice easy marks these ones. Then on the 6th, we paid for notepads and pens. And we paid $18. Sounds like office expenses to me. Then on the 6th we received cash, 25 from Mitchell, a trade receivable. So we've got the date 6, we don't need to write 6 again. We will write Mitchell. And because it's received, it's going to go in the received column. We'll put 6 here, don't normally. And then looking at the 7th, paid $30 for office cleaning. $30, and it's office expenses. Easy. Alright, so that's all the transactions. And so we'll just total them up. Be great if you had a spreadsheet in the exam, wouldn't it? Good, so we've got all our totals. So what that leaves us left in our petty cash is we've got a balance 225 on both sides. Let's bring that 225 down a bit. So it means we must have 101 left in there to make it up to 225. So 124 plus 101 is 225. So on the 7th, this is our balance. We'll have, oh no, that's a 225. And so that balance there will be brought down to start next month here. And like this is at the start, that'll just follow through the following month. Great. Let's see what we're going to do next. Petty cash. How many marks? 10 marks for that. Hopefully some easy ones you can grab out of there. The next section we have to do is we have to look at Giles's account. So move over to Giles' account. And we've got some information around Giles. Siobhan makes payments to Giles from his bank account as well as cash. He provided the following information. So on the 1st of March, he owed 165 to Giles. So because Giles is an accounts payable, trade payable, what happens is that he's a liability, so liabilities normally go on this side. So we'll put March the 3rd and balance. And that balance is 165. Alright, now we're just going to do the transactions. On the 13th, just got to remember we've got that Giles one back here, don't we? What date was that? That was on the 2nd. And the 2nd we paid Giles 55. So we better put that in. 2nd of March, petty cash. So that takes Giles how much? We owe him down 110. On the 13th, paid Giles' outstanding amount by cheque. So that'll be, because it's going down, it goes on the debit side. Alright, bank, because that'll be the cheque. What do we say? 110 was what we owed him at that point. And then on the 22nd, we purchased goods off Giles. So 22nd. Now this figure is the list price 150 minus the 4%. So I type 150 times 96%. Alright, 96 because that's a 4% deducted from the 100. So 144 there. Alright, and that means that we're going to have a closing balance on this side. End of the month. Total your high side. Bring that total across. And your balance is your total minus the other two. Alright, and that'll be your opening balance start of April. Good, that's a nice easy 4 marks. Alright, the next question. State one way Siobhan could pay his suppliers from his bank account other than by cheque. Yeah, cheque's a bit old now. Automatic payments probably not a good idea because it's the same amount each year. But a direct debit is a good way of doing it. That gives them authority to take money out of the account. We could also do internet banking. Or I suppose you could use a debit or a credit card. So just any one of those gives you the mark. Scroll on down. Advise Siobhan if you should stop using cash. Justify 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. Alright, so I'm a big believer of not using cash because it doesn't give you that evidence. So stop using cash. Alright, that's 1 mark just for saying the recommendation. And we're writing advantages. about stopping using cash. So we get better evidence and bank statement. So anytime we use something like internet banking, direct debit, we automatically get that information on our bank statement. With cash, there's no way. It's safer because cash can go missing. It's as bank accounts protected by a PIN number or a password, I need to do petty cash book, which is just another admin thing to do. Disadvantages: some suppliers only use cash, so perhaps we can't pay them, although it sounds a little bit dodgy in this day and age, and it may take longer to receive funds. Cash, you got it ready straight away. Good. Oh, we're up to number 2. Yeah, so just make sure that you do these recommendation ones, because that's 1 mark. There's 2 marks here and 2 marks here. Easy 5 marks. And if we go back to this part here, just 5 marks is really bolstering our grade right up here into the A's where we want to be. All right, we'll see you for question 2.